open. I was expecting, let's see, the 15. Because we had such kind of like a strong, I think at around 5 a.m., we had kind of a stronger push. I was expecting continuation, but like a dip for longs and then continuation up, but the dip just kept on dipping. What I was able to do is back on the 5 minute, I looked for a break and retest and continuation down because I was looking for this gap. Um, but what happened instead, I was able to only get small scalps because I was in the green and I set my safety after being in the green. Um, like I would go short here, and get stopped out with a small win. And when I started to dislike the setup because we were just kind of basing now, and we were getting higher lows. So I lost confidence in that in the large move down. So I was only able to get like multiple small scalps on downside. And then once we managed to break back above um, this level and this level, is when I decided to go longs on this retest, and we made it up to the 5 minute 50 MA for a exit. And I was able to identify this supporting trend line to kind of give me another confidence in my setup for longs. And I was able to share that with JD earlier. I should probably alert that I'm live right now so that people could see that. Oh, you did for me. Okay, thank you. Um, if you have a question or whatever, make sure that you ping me because right now I'm kind of like full screen focused on the chart. So if you have a question that I am not answering or missing, please please at me. Please ping me. So yeah, I had this supporting trend line, and I don't know what happened here. I didn't see any news except for, well, just now I'm seeing Trump said he might remove federal Powell. But I don't know. I don't know what this drop was. But now that we're under this trend line, my thought process is downside. Downside to this, back to this larger support trend line that I have drawn out. But right now it's kind of hard to say a direction and read this right now. Let me see how Q looks on Webull. Right now we are still under VWAP there. How's SPY doing? SPY is also under VWAP. Let me move this over to this screen. So I'm looking at QQQ and SPY to see how they're doing. I would like another break above VWAP and hold for to feel bullish. Are we on the same thing? I am trading futures, MNQ. MNQ futures. I am not trading like stocks or options. I'm trading futures. Okay, this looks a lot better. Where was that? Was that in premium chat? Oh, charts are different. Micro, you have micro, E-mini, NAS. September 2025. Currently at 23,023. That's what I have on my screen. You're at 22,990. MNQU 2025, September. MNQU5. That is weird. That's very weird. I see that we did break above VWAP. New candle opened above. We got this resistance line right here, or support turned resistance line that makes me a little uneasy on longs. I would just probably size small for this, just because I don't like being underneath this guy. Or I can just remove it, and that gets rid of my. Let's try. Let's try for. I'll buy more once I'm in. As long as VWAP holds, I'll buy more.
Order filled.
All right, so that's one. And I like to size in when I'm red, as long as the setup is valid still. So let's I'll buy another.
Order filled.
So I have two so far. This is long, by the way.
Order filled.
Three. Three long so far. We are above VWAP and holding VWAP so far. Okay. A little bit of move up here. If I can get breathing room, I would like more breathing room before putting my stop. Okay, now we're moving up. Almost back to even. That's fine. We're chilling. We're relaxing. I probably could have bought another one there, but right now I just kind of want to see. My upside target would be this next resistance level that I have drawn. So I'm up 45. Just chilling. I have three, so I need to set my next order for three for when I put in my safety. But I want breathing room first. And okay, that looks nicer. That looks nice. So I have options here. Do I want to chase with my safety stop right now, or do I want to let it breathe and let it kind of work? And right now my mentality is I kind of want to let it work before I raise my safety. But the safety is in. So now I will not lose on this. If we can get a pump up here, I would like to trim some. Just need a break of this 50 MA. That's right now, that is our kind of wall right now. And I do not have chat on my screen. So if I'm missing anything, I'm sorry. I'm focused on this now. Need a break of this 50 MA for continuation to the first target. Might come back and kick me out right now. And if it does, that's fine. Next candle opened above. It's gonna kick me. It almost did. It was right there. It was almost there at my ear. It really wants to. It's like one tick away from kicking me. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Let's see if this guy can move now. That's still temporary resistance is 50 MA. I would also like to. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna. Actually, no, I'm just gonna wait. I want to look at the 15 to see. Okay, now on the 15, we have this 20 MA to deal with also. We are up. We are up 125 so far. I think I'm gonna trim one here. Switch my contract size to 1 for the trim. Sell 1.
Order filled.
Okay, that's good. Now I need to set my safety stop to a size 2. My target is still up here, but I might have some temporary walls here that I have to deal with. Raising safety just to lock in more wind in case this does kick me out, but I do still want to give it breathing room. This is why I like having the MAs on my chart though. They serve as temporary resistances or supports. Ideally, it would be so much easier if these didn't even exist and you could just play support and resistance all day. But unfortunately they exist, so you got to respect them and acknowledge them. Let me see what I got pinged for. My safety is in, so I'm fine. I cannot look at that right now. I'll look at it once this plays out. This looks good though. Switch back to the 5. So this line right here is a alarm notification to let me know, hey, you're close to your first target. Oh, this is good. Very good. How did I come up with this target? This is a level back here. And I might be able to delete this level because during homework, we saw that it was ignored once. It's ignored again and again. I might be able to delete that level. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of it. Target increased. We're going higher. If I can, hello? Can I move this? This would be next target. Just being patient now. Excuse me. All right, let me see. What am I looking at here? 23,026. Let me see. 23,026. Oh, that's an old message. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop field.
Okay. Big drop. Safety stop kicked me out. What's going on? That's a reaction candle right there. Whoa. I'm trying to see what news is. I don't see any. Oh, Brazil. That's 11 minutes ago, though. Brazil reacts strongly to U.S. decision to impose 50% tariff on Brazilian products. That was 10 minutes ago. So what is this? I think it's more of the Powell stuff. White House officials suggest President Trump might remove Jerome Powell as Federal Chair Reserve soon. Jeez. Okay. Hey, good thing we had the safety stop, man. Good thing we had the safety stop. Honestly, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't understand this. This is some kind of like cloud of resistance that's. Oh, was he saying that this is like the equilibrium thing? I think that's what he was calling it. Got it. Okay. Um, so your question to me, would you say this could be used for futures? I would have to watch YouTube videos on how this works. Um, so I'm not confident giving you an answer. So now what? Like, what's going on? Trump is likely to fire Powell soon. White House official. Jeez. Okay. Well, Do we join this short then? Like, if we like shorts, I want to see a retest of this for shorts entry. What a candle. Oh, we're breaking. Okay, okay, let's see. I should actually change my quantity. I think this is going to keep going without me. Oh my gosh. At this point, it's kind of like chasing. I would have loved one of these and then down, but now I feel like I might be chasing. Well, I mean, that was a great first trade if I sized larger, but regardless, that was nice. I was happy about that. Do the numbers under the last two candles count sequential bearish count? The numbers under the last two candles. Oh, yeah, that's the TD9. 9 candles in a row. On the ninth one is the reversal. So that's what it's doing right now. It's counting them. Like, so here was a good one. 9 reversal. This one was not a good one. 9. That one also was not good. When they're by themselves, I don't like them as much. When they're combined with, like, if there was a resistance level that I had right here and a 9, it gives me more confidence in it. Here was a pretty good one right here. Look at this. 9 resistance combo. Big drop. But here too. 9 resistance combo. Drop. Yeah, this is this is kind of difficult to read. Like, okay, so now it's where is the bottom? Let me zoom out. Look on the 15-minute. This wick though, that was a huge wick down, but that was a 9 reversal. Um, I think I like downside to here. If we come down here and hold, I think I like that for longs. Right now I consider this no man's land when we're between two levels. No man's land. So now we are going to retest that level. I don't think this is the bottom. I think the next one down I said would be the bottom. I should put an alarm there. Here. I want to put an alarm down here. Hopefully you understood that previous trade that I did do that we were able to kind of catch a win on. We were above VWAP and holding, so I was looking for an entry near VWAP for continuation up, and that was kind of the thought process there on that one. If that makes sense. Let me see if there's any other news happening. No, nothing else yet. I'm not really super confident in this bottom. Did we ever figure out that other guy's issue with being on the different ticker? Unseen? No. Oh, what's Pedro up to? Looks like he's, well, I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. All right, back to, hey Nick, hello again. So this support is working, but this is the retest of this resistance if we can get continuation to the downside to where I feel would be the bottom. So it could potentially go short here, but my confidence is not high. Strong move so far off of that level though. This level could be another one that I actually delete and get off my screen. I'm gonna get this one off. I'm gonna delete this guy. I like that idea, JD. The 15-minute has a minute remaining on it. Let's see how this candle closes in the next 15. If this goes back above this larger trend line, I like longs. You know what? It does look pretty nice. I have 5. 17 seconds. And I will probably just move this up to the trend line.
Order filled.
Oh my goodness. That went against me kind of quickly, but let's see. I'd like to see us hold this. Yeah, we closed right on the trend line, looks like. So this rejection. Yeah, it's coming back down hard. These wicks are how people get stopped out, is wicks. I still feel okay about this, but gotta wait out this next 5 minutes, 3 minutes. So right now I'm gonna switch my size to 1 for adding if I do feel like adding to this. Like looks like more push down. This would be our temporary bottom right here, the bottom of this body, and we're right there right now. Feel like maybe this level right here I can probably get rid of too. Oh man, it's gonna continue, I think. Yeah, that was a nasty pull on me. Five minute opened underneath. Yeah, I think I need to get out of this before see more. I'm gonna exit.
Order filled.
I don't like that. I think there's gonna be more downside to where I said earlier. Remember I mentioned the supports that I do like down here. So where I want to see how the stock reacts when we go down here. News can be pretty tricky to play. So that put me down 500 so far on the day now because I was up 300 before we took that. It's all good. Oh, that okay. I think that maybe that's why that guy had that problem. Um, TradingView for free members, I think, has a pretty massive delay. But because I have it connected to my futures account that I pay for, I have, uh, if you mouse over right here, it'll say update how often. Mine is updating every 5 seconds. But I have Tradeovate on my other monitor that's real time, no delay. Yeah, yeah, that that makes it very hard to trade when you it's almost impossible to trade when you have that big of a delay. That's why it's nice to just I mean, if you remember I kept mentioning Project X. I like that platform a lot because it's trading view, but it's real time. Trump plans to fire Jerome Powell before August 4. So what they're expecting is rate cuts, and I think well, because he'll be gone, they're expecting rate cuts, and that's what this reaction is. Good job. Just a quick short scalp. I'll show you. One second. I'll show you my trade of eight, how that looks right now too. I'll move it over to this screen. So this is what like real time looks like. Let me move this down. Yeah, I got out of that long. This is much easier to trade when it's constantly um, real time instead of that 10-minute delay that you have or 15-minute delay, whatever. But I don't like drawing on this. I don't like uh, levels and lines and drawing. I don't like this for that. Just take profit, have trading view as well. Yeah, So this is TradingView, and I have it linked to Trade Ovate, and Take Profit has. Yeah, big red move because of that. We caught a falling knife, is what it is. The news is Trump firing Powell. Is he here? Yeah, you should be able to hear me, right? The news is Trump wanting to fire Powell. So the market is saying um, because he wants a rate cut. That's what the reaction is. No Powell. Trump wants a rate cut. Not that I know of. That's just the market reacting to Trump firing Powell. I don't think there's a rate cut coming up soon. Well, so far that support I mentioned earlier was good. The news stuff is harder to trade. Your technicals kind of go out the window. JD, I'm considering long also. Uh, right here. It looks like my larger trade earlier would have been almost fine. This is coming back up. If I would have bought more down here, maybe, but this just that's sort of reckless though. And then you're kind of sitting on hope. Let's see if this candle gives us the small pullback to join the party or not. Almost got the pullback I wanted to fill me. Close. Oh, come on. So what I have here is this trend line drawn, and came down to, it opened above, came down to retest it. I'm looking for continuation. I'm trying to get a better entry though and not just get in. Let's see. I'll be putting a safety in sooner once I do get in, if I can get filled. First target, I am trying to go long. First target would probably just be this top and this VWAP. So this would be kind of more of a scalp play. I think the move is done. The knee-jerk reaction move, I think it's done. Yeah, it's going right back up. I don't think I'm going to get filled. So right now I could just kind of see this continue to slowly push up to VWAP. And then at VWAP we have question marks. What happens at VWAP? We do have somewhat of a support trend line developed here. Broke this resistance trend line. Oh, CG, if you could maybe remember what I told you about, so trading view, mouse over up here, it'll tell you how quickly you refresh. If you can at unseen, ping him and tell him about that. See if that was the problem, why he had such the large price difference compared to me. I think the volume is still kind of high right now because of news. Even though it says it's low, I'm kind of happy with like the movements that we're getting. I do see it's kind of slowing down and dying off, but it's not like it's terrible. Looking for a test of this support level that I have. I might get filled here for long. Man, that's frustrating. Ah, that's so frustrating. I was right there. Now I have to raise it up here for this, a test of the line up here now. That sucks. Oh, big push, big push, big push. Big push here. Wow, that's frustrating, man. What's my time at? Okay, four minutes on this candle. 4 minutes on the 15 also. Here's the big push in real time so you can see. I have longs at VWAP right now.
Order filled.
I have 3 long right now. I should be playing safer. I want to jump on this momentum. So I got in at the VWAP retest. I'm going to put my safety in now just because. Really hoping for continuation. Previous target was that level with the alert that I have set. No, 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 no. Oh, it almost kicked me out.
Stop filled.
Yeah, it kicked me out. Two minutes still on this candle. Are we going to break through VWAP or is VWAP going to be a rejection? I believe in upside.
Order filled.
Oh, come on. Okay, okay. I almost put in my safety, but this candle opened above VWAP. That's a good sign. Candle opened above VWAP. Now, can we get continuation? I would like to try to hold this longer to get kind of a larger win back. What is a safety? Safety is as soon as I'm green, I put a safe stop loss right above my entry so that if it comes back down, it kicks me out and I don't see red. That's what a safety is. And I like to get some more breathing room before I put my safety in. So I don't want to put my safety in right now, get kicked out, and then it goes without me. I kind of want to let this thing work, let this thing trade, let this play out. That's what I was looking for. So I have a decision to make if I want to buy some more at the support trend line if we touch it. 2 minutes still on this candle to see if it stays opening above VWAP or if this next candle opens beneath. Did Unseen, did you manage to tell CG? No, not yet. All right. 45 seconds on this. JD, I also can see that this candle opened beneath. So I should probably be putting in my safety just in case. So I have three stops right above entry. We are pushing, but I might get kicked out right now.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I got kicked out. Small win there, small green, but this candle opened beneath, which kind of invalidated my idea and my setup. And if it does push now without me, it is what it is. That's the market for you. I did have this supporting trend line to kind of also help me out. Right. We don't have we don't really have news though now. I think we're back to playing in the technicals again. The news is over. Market reacted, news is done. Now we are back to just regular scheduled programming. And that's a strong push after I got out, which sucks. This supporting trend line, valid. Very valid. Where you were long, I was short. Oh. No, it's fine. The candle opened under VWAP, which to me is a sign of the strength is kind of slowing down. Candle opens underneath a point of interest. That's usually the direction. So that was my decision and my choice. You're asking about the stuff at the bottom, that is volume. Buying volume, selling volume. So did you lose? Oh, you won. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Did you know that you can type in here on the top right? There's a chat box somewhere. Right here. Top right. Yep. But if you do want me to see a message, still ping me because I am full screen on the chart. The chat is in the background. I don't have the chat up. Okay, so now this candle is doing what I thought it was going to do. It opened beneath and now it's kind of dropping here. But we do still have that supporting trend line to back it up, which is just like you said earlier, it's a 50-50 situation now. 40 seconds left on this candle. That might give us a little bit more confidence in a move. I like long because of this support trend line I have is being respected. All right, let's see. Let's see what this next candle does. It opened right on the on the line, so once again, we're just kind of in this. It opened above VWAP though. Let me take a look at the 15. 15 has 5 minutes left on it. Okay. Might be shorts. I'm checking the news right now. Trump on Powell, not planning on doing anything. Well, the market got spooked when they thought Powell was going to get fired. The market got scared and dropped. Now Trump says, I'm not going to do anything to Powell. So that should mean up. I'm going to try longs. Come on, let me in.
Order filled.
Right now it's looking a little bit more like this candle opened underneath, which is bad for me. But we are still at like VWAP and that larger trend line. I'd like to see if we can get a push up to that target above. Trump, Iran wants to, sorry, Trump, Iran wants to negotiate badly. We are in no rush. Five seconds on this candle. Might open underneath. We'll see. It's just like right there. This might be a game of sideways chop now. Luckily, we don't have theta decay to worry about. But we are for sure underneath that trend line now, which means I would like to get out of this even if I can. Because I think now I feel better about downside. All right. Okay, I'm in the green now. I'm setting my safety now. If this moves, awesome, but I don't expect it to. I can see it moving to test this and get rejected. I'm going to raise my winning safety stop up because I do want at least a win out of this and not nothing. If we explode up, great. Okay, we are exploding up. Raising my safety. Trump says people who keep bringing up Epstein are stupid people. We're still moving. We're still pushing. I'm going to get kicked out soon.
Stop field.
That's fine. I didn't have high confidence in that. So that's fine. And now we're dropping back underneath where we should be. I'm happy with that. Quick scalpy. So that right there, candle opened under, candle opened under. That was a retest of it. We're down. We're under the candle, so we're down. Or I expect down. Market's just being very funky. Let me see where you did. What did he reply? Oh, unseen. Check this up here. Did he reply? No. Sideways chop now. Look at these last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes of sideways chop. If you're in options right now, not good. If you're in futures right now, you're chilling for the most part. Is it finally going to do the down that I was expecting? It is on the real time. Well, remember earlier when we had that ugly loss on that drop, and I was saying about I believe in, was it this guy? Yeah, I believe in this support for longs if we come down here. I like this one more. And we wicked, touched it, and rebounded. So down here, that was the support that ended up working right here. This was the other one that I had an alert for, but this was the first one I was expecting. Drop to here and hold. Well, if it's chop, it's kind of best to not even trade chop. Because I would have expected this down move to happen already since we opened underneath. And since we're not doing that, that makes things more difficult to trade, more difficult to read. Yeah. You got to be able to recognize bad trading conditions when it's really not really favorable. And right now we're kind of just like that last 30 minutes of just sideways uncertainty. If you do any trades, like put your safeties in when you're green, because that's kind of what we're looking like right now. Um, Finally making some moves down. So I believe CG needs to get going soon, and he's the one recording this video. So for that purpose, I'll stick around, but just for the video, I could say thanks for hanging out for the live session. Hope you were able to learn something, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna stick around, but I'm just saying goodbye to CG.